Coronation Street has had many remarkable female leads over the years, none more so than Hayley Patterson, a trailblazing character who quietly made television history.
The introduction of Hayley was very interesting. The decision to make that character transgender was a very bold decision. It was really groundbreaking at the time.
I've not really been out with anyone before. Not on a date.
No, well, nor have I.
The part of Hayley was initially brought in to be a bit of a joke. So Roy was supposed to have a series of disastrous dates, and his date with Hayley was going to be the first of these, and it would end with her coming out to him as trans, and that he would be appalled, and that would be the end of that. Never in my head. That was never my thoughts about the way this character was going. It's been a wonderful evening, Roy. Thank you for everything.
No, thank you.
In the first instance, it was quite difficult because it was top secret. So what I decided to do was just do as much research as I could, and then just play her as Hayley, just play her as the person she was, but with a shyness and a diffidence that came from like not really being totally who she should be yet. I was born a boy. I was brought up a boy. If your mind's one thing and your body's another, it's very different.
Julie was so worried about getting everything right and so concerned because you are one of the very few, if not the only, trans character. And not just that, you're not in a series for 6 weeks that might not come back. You're on screen every night in people's living rooms, and so you've got a real responsibility to get that right, absolutely, yeah.
What I'd like is if eventually you and me could possibly think of having a relationship.
I'd like that.
Would you really?
Yeah, more than anything.
You just accepted it. She changed her sex, and that was it. Live with it, you know, which seems to me to be what underlies it all is life. Live it. Get on with it. Whatever it throws at you.
It was all about Hayley, who just happened to be trans, and I really think that helped an awful lot of people. And people talked about it. It was just a great thing to do.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Ordinary people watching Corrie really got behind the relationship of Roy and Hayley and really wanted it to work. So I'd be shopping and people would come up to me and say, when are you and Roy going to get married? And I'd be saying, well, we're not allowed to under current, British law. And they'd be like, never mind that.
I give you this ring as a token of my love, now and always.
It now gives me the greatest pleasure to declare that you are husband and wife.
And before we knew it, it had been talked about in Parliament. It was a real proud moment in my life, being the face of that. The law changed over the time that I was playing Hayley. Things changed in seismic ways for transgendered people. And I feel really proud to have been part of that.